Cat Collectibles. Happy New Comic Book Day, everybody. It's this is for the week of Wednesday, December 8th. Hopefully everyone found what you guys were looking for. As you can see from the intro, we got the fire going, we got the Christmas tree up. Try to get in that Christmas spirit. Just joking, guys. It was cold as hell down here. This room's in the basement, so had to turn the fire on. But hey, it is the holiday season, so I threw the intro in. What we're going to do, we're going to go in usual order. We're going to go Marvel, DC, Indie. So let's get started with Marvel. Alright guys, so for your first Marvel book, we have Fantastic Four Life Story book number 5. And this is the 2000s. I think Galactus finally makes his way to Earth in this one, so we're going to see what's going to happen. Hopefully it's an exciting issue. Next is another new one. It's a number 1. It's a Star Wars Crimson Reign. And this is issue number 1. That is cover A. Next is Amazing Fantasy number 5. And this is the last book of the run. This is the cover A. This started out real strong in the series. Hasn't been bad, but after issue 1, it's kind of tailed off. So next is Marvel Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man number 80 dash BAY for Beyond. That is the cover A. You know, I'll say I'm really not a fan of the whole Ben Reilly thing, and I was going to actually drop Spider-Man, but it's actually really not that bad. After I got past the whole I don't want to like Ben Reilly, it really hasn't been bad. So next is another new one that came out. This is Devil's Reign number 1, and that's cover A. Then your last Marvel book for this week is Star Wars 19, and that is cover A. Alright guys, let's move on to DC. Alright guys, first DC book, we have Batman 118 cover A. This says the new chapter begins. This is the beginning of the new run with Williamson. So hopefully this starts off strong. Next is the Joker, the Puzzle Box, issue 5. This is the cover B, the cardstock. To be honest with you, this series is moving a little slow. This is going to be a make or break issue for me. If I don't like this one, I think I'm done with this. Because I think there's like 8 issues, and I don't know, I think the last one I kind of struggled through. So this will be the deciding issue. Next is Dark Knights of Steel number 2 of 12. Now it's cover A. And then my last DC book for this week was Batman 89. And this is cover A. Can't believe I only had 4 DC books this week. Usually I have more than Marvel, but it just wasn't a big DC week for me. Alright guys, so let's move on to Indies. Alright guys, first indie book for this week is Crossover number 10. I'm probably the only person reading this shit anymore. I heard this is actually a good issue. That's what they like to do. They like to give you 4 or 5 shit issues, then they give you a good one. So I think that's done soon, so that's why I just keep reading it. What's the furthest place from here? This is number 2. That's cover A. First one was good. I kind of saw online where they said there was a lot of setup in this one, not so much action, so we'll see. Next is Knighted, number 2 of 5. That's the cover A. Then my last indie book for this week was Tales of Mother F. Goose. And that has the old Scarface on the front there. I think what I read, this is an R-rated version of Fairy Tales. So it's a $7 book. So it's a one-shot from Aftershock, but I saw they said it was a different read. So I thought, why not? I buy a bunch of other horse shit all the time. So hey, I appreciate you guys coming in, checking out the haul. Don't be afraid to leave a like or comment. They're always greatly appreciated on my end. Have a great night, guys, and I'll see you next week.